If you're like me, you've seen the movie Airplane a dozen times. And it's funny and stays funny and it's just so great. And even when you watch it now, there's some jokes you probably didn't get as a kid. And one of them I didn't get to years later. It just, I don't know if it made the joke funnier, but it sure did add a little bit more depth to it. Now, at the beginning of the movie, we see Stryker coming up to the airport. He's in a taxi, gets out. A man gets in a taxi, and he runs the meter. So he sits in this taxi throughout the movie. Cut back to him throughout the movie, and we see him like, I'll give him a couple more minutes. And his bill is running up and running up and running up. And at the very end of the movie, after the credits, you see him again in the taxi, and he says something like, I'll give him 20 more minutes, and that's it. And you see his bill still going and going. To me, as a kid, he was just some old man in a taxi. Well, it seems that this old man is Howard Jarvis. Well, he was the man behind the California Proposal 13 in 1978. This is the law that would freeze or limit property taxes on homeowners. Jarvis was famous for fighting against high taxes and wasting money. So here he is, sitting in a cab, wasting money, paying for a service that no one's really doing anything. He's just sitting there waiting, and his meter's going up. So you can see it's a little inside joke. Here's a guy that thought about people wasting their money, and he's sitting in a taxi cab, wasting his own money, saying, I'll give him 20 more minutes. It's a much deeper joke than I knew as a kid, so I thought I would share it here. I'm sure there's other jokes in this movie, too, that probably went over my head as a kid. Hell, probably still going over my head today.
Well, I'll give him another 20 minutes. But that's it.